Namaste friends, welcome to my channel where divine wisdom flows freely for your soul growth. I'm Shalini and I warmly welcome and appreciate each and every member on my portal. Before moving forward, I want to share that sometimes I'm also surprised that how these holy divine energies answer your questions when the time is right for you to receive. I'm not able to make videos even until the information is complete, like the previous videos and this one also. I was stopped to record it and later received the new information that I added later here. Every video of mine is prepared just for that particular day. I can't pre-record and publish. That sometimes put a lot of pressure on me. But I guess that also something I'm learning to manage. So I want to thank you for asking questions and receiving the divine words for your soul expansion. Much gratitude to all of you. So today's message is for to understand how India has been a central choice for holy energies that has impacted the Indian DNA. India is going to play a big role in future. That's why it's important for me to share with all of you to understand the details on Indian DNA and the impact of it on the world. India is a place of worship, wisdom, prosperity, and respect. A place where God from various dimensions have been choosing to arrive from centuries. The place where nature's secrets are hidden, and also it's a backbone for the survival of the humanity. I'll share how India is a backbone maybe in some other video. Indians have been proving their intelligence, kindness, wisdom, and knowledge of ancient sciences all around the world from ages. But do all Indians know what they are made up of? And why are Indians so intelligent? Why do Indians have many traditions in their culture? And what's the relevance of it? Why the Indians are unstoppable in any challenge? After observing current younger minds, I believe no, not many young Indians know about their ancestors, as we have not been telling them the stories of courage, decision making, and fearlessness that our ancestors carried in their life that made us who we are today. Many Indians have started seeing themselves with the eyes of the world and started to follow the footsteps of the West. West that carried the energy of illusion and regeneration. Please note that personally I am not against any culture or place. Every place on earth has its own distinct energy that I may discuss maybe some other time. So a new age Indian doesn't have the awareness of their DNA, about their ancestors and their inherent powers that we Indians have been carrying in our genetics unknowingly. New age minds think that they are intelligent and creative just as it is. In my opinion, it's a high time to be aware of our Indian roots, as India is going to play a major role in the upcoming years. Many Indians, when following the Western traditions, Western countries are following Indian traditions and culture. I'm not against any culture here. In fact, it must be right if I say that the whole world is following Indian traditions openly or in the hindsight for better, except we Indians ourselves. You may ask, on what basis am I saying that? Although you may notice on social medias that how much people all around the world appreciate Indian food, Indian attire, Indian beliefs, culture, traditions. I have been traveling and staying out of India on different locations from the last 13 years. I stayed with Chinese, Portuguese, European, especially Germans, Britishers, Americans, Malaysians, Singaporeans, Pakistani, Indians, Nepalese, and Afghanis. And I found that these people are curious about Indian traditions and they follow it so religiously. Even once I attended a mantra chant and kirtan in Berlin with a friend, and the whole event was conducted by Germans with Indian musical instruments like tabla and harmonium, which is very interesting. Indian culture and traditions are not only related to Hinduism, but they are the traditions of the world now. Ancient Indian yogis, rishis, and saints have the access of knowledge that has become the wisdom for the world. Indians are wise, but who made them wise? What new age Indians don't know about their ancestors and DNA? This video is to share the details without having any ego of being an Indian, but being grateful to be part of such huge culture. India, and I must say India as Bharata, because the meaning of Bharata is the universal king. Bharata is a place which is chosen by godly beings to share ancient wisdom. Do all the Indians know that when the whole world was one without any division of continents, our ancestors were none but the great sages whom we call seven sages or Saptarishi. Indian ancestors are the gods and goddesses whom we pray now as idols. Adiyogi, our holy ancestor who blessed us with tremendous knowledge, is none other than human incarnation of unlimited Shiva's energy. When Adiyogi is our human ancestor, we can imagine what we Indians carry in our DNA. The traits which are making us outstanding and unique between all the other living beings. I again repeat, it's not the matter of ego, but the matter of gratitude. The New Age Indian must know that our ancestors has taught us through our genetic structure. As a universal king, Bharata is a race that is carrying a basic nature of universal giver. Our holy ancestors, Sri Krishna, taught us about Vasudev Kutumbakam, which means that the whole world is our family. We all are one. That's why the knowledge our seven sages received from the divine or Adi Yogi was spread all over the world. That's why Indians use the intention in our prayer through Shanti Path for the whole world. Indians were never invaders. They had created an environment of peaceful coexistence with all the living beings, including animals, until someone really crosses the boundaries. That's why when the world called us as snake charmers, we are proud to be praying snakes. Ancient Indians has never believed in duality. There was no duality in Sanatan Dharma. That is the oldest dharma of an indigenous civilization of India. As sharing is inherent in our DNA, it was proven time to time. 19th century saint, great yogi Paramhansa Ji has taken the knowledge of yoga to the West and Central Europe. Mata Nirmala Devi of Sahaj Yoga also shared her wisdom with European countries and Russia. Osho, the most admired saint, has also spread the words of freedom from India to the stage of the world. Like Adi Yogi, our beloved Lord Sri Krishna is also one of our holy ancestors. For some time, if we don't consider Krishna ji as our ancestor and consider him as our only supreme being or godly being, we have many others, normal humans, who had proven the quality of Indian DNA. For example, great mathematician Aryabhatta ji, great yogi Ram Krishna Paramhans ji, Sri Mahavatar Baba ji, who are also divine incarnation of our ancestors too. India is a place where our ancestors were so intelligent that they opened first ever university, Takshila, for making the nation knowledgeable. First ever human language that has direct effect on our health and chakras, named Sanskrit, is also born in India. Our great ancestors have blessed us mathematical concepts like zero, value of pi, area of triangle, astronomy, so that we can explore the universe and expand our vision and wisdom. We must not forget the contribution of sage Patanjali ji, who shared about the art of healing with food through Ayurveda. Spiritual practices like yoga and meditation and rules for speech that has tremendous effect on our experiential reality and health. Our kind sages never kept anything secret. as they believed in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Not only in health and wisdom, but for entertainment also, they have developed different dance forms that is depicted by divine mudras, seven swaras, and unlimited musical instruments to receive healings from the sound. Based on this wisdom, only humanity has reached to this high. The science was born that is trying to prove the concepts shared by these sages logically. Remember, if there is no concept, there is no science. The hidden secret is that we as a soul have to take birth in different nationalities and religions so that we are comfortable with maximum update and change in our belief systems to pass the test of soul expansion or crossing the threshold set by the universal beings. That's why it's important to break the illusion of nationalities and religions, as we all are sometimes Christian, Hindu, Muslim. We belong to any other religion in any of the past lifetimes. As Indians, believe in rebirth. Raise the acceptance of all the other cultures and nationalities. When humans pass through these various nationalities and religious experiences, they take birth in an Indian bloodline. Such a proud nation as India is also ranked higher in spiritual realms because of their traditional ancient civilization and related practices. That's why this nation is a backbone of Earth's ecology. When someone takes the shelter of Indian wisdom, their path of self-realization gets activated, irrespective of their previously followed path. So be grateful that we are born on this area on the earth as royal bloodlines. The vibration of India is extremely high, and now new generation must understand this secret. India is a place where if you are born, you are unstoppable, knowledgeable, highly cultured, and attached to inherent moral values that are part of your genetics. Because we are an oldest civilization that carries the wisdom in our DNA. Irrespective of what others say, always remember your inherent powers. The goddesses, who are the symbol of strength, creativity, fertility, to overcome any and all the challenges of any time, have been part of Indian ancestry. I'm blessed to share these wise words with you today during most auspicious days of Divine Mother called Chaitra Navratri. There are an unlimited abundance of knowledge that we have received from our ancestors, but sadly, I can't cover everything in one video. So I just want to share with all of you that identify yourself as a seed of a powerful generation of holy ancestors. Thank them for blessing us to be part of their bloodline and to shower their blessing on us. So friends, this was the message for us to understand our powers. Your time is now to play high in the game of life. Hence, please share and spread this message with your loved ones. If you have any questions, write into the comment section. You will receive your answers at the perfect divine timing. Remember, your comments and questions also can help others to learn more. May my gurus and my other divine energies bless you. Thank you for watching. Much love. Namaste.